Humanity's grand vision for the next 1 billion years, from Mars colonization to interstellar civilization. Imagine if human civilization could persist. What heights could we reach over the next 1 billion years? Let us journey through time and explore an epic future beyond imagination. 2030, Mars colonization begins. Elon Musk's Mars colonization plan officially launches. The first astronauts set foot on Mars, marking humanity's second extraterrestrial landing after the moon. The red planet is no longer a distant dream. It is the first step toward the interstellar era. 2050, the age of autonomous transportation. With global satellite communication networks perfected, all vehicles are fully autonomous. Passengers reach destinations via voice command. The driver profession disappears, and urban transport is completely transformed, revolutionizing human life. 2080, superhighways and vacuum tubes. Vacuum tube superhighways reach commercial operation, achieving speeds up to 10,000 kilometers per hour, Beijing to New York in 1 hour. Intercontinental travel is no longer constrained by time, making the world smaller and more efficient. 100 years later, space elevators rise. With breakthroughs in ultra-strong materials like nanotubes, the first space elevator is built. Nations transport massive resources to space stations, expanding them significantly. Ordinary people can experience space travel for $100,000 per trip. 500 years later, nanobots and longevity. Through gene editing and bioengineering, humans create nanobots capable of repairing internal injuries and combating deadly viruses, extending average lifespan to 100 years and drastically reducing mortality. 800 years later, population peak and artificial foods. Global population reaches 10 billion. To solve the food crisis, artificial foods are widely adopted, gradually replacing traditional livestock and fisheries. 900 years later, local wars and population adjustment. Resource scarcity and cultural conflicts trigger small-scale nuclear wars. Decades later, the wars end, and global population drops from 10 billion to 6 billion, indirectly relieving demographic pressure. 1,000 years later, controlled nuclear fusion era. With Earth's resources nearly depleted, humanity builds the first controlled nuclear fusion reactor, extracting limitless energy from seawater and ushering in a new technological leap. 2,000 years later, moon development and Type 1 civilization. Lunar resources are exploited. Helium is used for fusion energy. Lunar bases establish a Type 1 civilization, capable of expanding across the solar system. 5,000 years later, first contact with extraterrestrial civilization. Humanity discovers extraterrestrial life. Secrets about the gray aliens are revealed, proving Earth is not the only intelligent life. A federal government is formed to prevent potential invasion. 10,000 years later, gene editing 2.0 and new humans. Through continual genetic modification, a new human species emerges with superior abilities and lifespans reaching 200 years. 100,000 years later, Dyson sphere and Type 2 civilization. As solar system resources are exhausted, nations construct the first Dyson sphere, marking humanity's entry into a Type 2 civilization, capable of harnessing stellar energy. 200,000 years later, sublight starships and galactic exploration. The first sublight-speed starship is built, reaching 10% the speed of light. Humanity begins exploring new homes within the galaxy. 500,000 years later, time machines and holographic civilization. Holographic technology enables time machine-like experiences, allowing humanity to revisit any historical moment. Civilizational relics are reconstructed, greatly expanding human knowledge. 1 million years later, Mars fully habitable. Terraforming of Mars is complete, creating a new habitable planet. Humans begin large-scale migration and long-term colonization. 10 million years later, digital consciousness and immortality. Human consciousness is digitized. All memories and thoughts are stored in computers, achieving a form of immortality. 100 million years later, interstellar war. Nearby alien civilizations attack the solar system. Humans develop water drop weapons, successfully repelling invaders. 500 million years later, warp drives and Type 3 civilization. Warp drives are developed, enabling faster-than-light travel. Humanity enters a Type 3 civilization, traversing interstellar space in search of new homes. 1 billion years later, Sun becomes a red giant. The Sun expands into a red giant, making Earth and Mars uninhabitable. Where will humanity migrate? Perhaps a new chapter of the universe is waiting for us to write. The Earth drifts through the cosmos, and calling it a speck of dust is far from an exaggeration. Compared to the vastness of the universe, human existence is utterly insignificant. To give you an intuitive sense of this scale, this video will take you from Earth on a journey through the infinite universe, revealing some of its deepest, most hidden mysteries. Our first stop is the Moon, the Earth's only natural satellite, and the only extraterrestrial body humanity has ever set foot on. Its surface is densely covered with craters, each one a timeless mark left by cosmic collisions. Next, we travel to Mars, a barren, silent desert. Today, multiple rovers, including China's Zhurong, have explored the Martian surface. Mars's desolate landscape raises a haunting question. Could life have once emerged here? We then cross the asteroid belt, a dense region composed of at least 500,000 small celestial bodies, like a river of rocks separating the inner and outer solar system. Next comes the realm of Jupiter, whose volume is 1,321 times that of Earth, making it the largest planet in the solar system. Its massive storm, the Great Red Spot, could engulf Earth entirely. Saturn dazzles with its iconic rings, containing hundreds of millions of ice particles, each one a tiny satellite quietly orbiting. Further out lie Uranus and Neptune, the ice giants guarding the solar system's frontier. Beyond them stretches the mysterious Kuiper Belt, home to Pluto. To date, only 5 spacecraft, including Voyager and New Horizons, have reached this distant region. In 1950, Dutch astronomer Jan Oort proposed a bold hypothesis. The solar system is surrounded by a vast spherical cloud, the Oort cloud, composed of countless inactive comets with a diameter of about 2 light-years. Due to its extreme distance, it remains unobserved and almost impossible to observe directly. Beyond the Oort cloud, countless points of light flicker like cosmic fireflies, each one a star, clustering together to form the Milky Way. Our galaxy, a spiral galaxy, looks like a glowing island in the cosmos, with sweeping spiral arms extending from its center. Earth resides in the Orion Arm, about 26,000 light-years from the bright core. Looking outward from the Milky Way, we see the Local Group, composed of about 50 galaxies spanning 10 million light-years, resembling luminous archipelagos in space. Beyond this lies the Virgo supercluster, at least 100 million light-years across, comprising roughly 2,000 galaxies. Here, the Milky Way is just an inconspicuous dot. Yet the scale continues. The Virgo supercluster is only a fragment of the Laniakea supercluster, a massive structure binding around 100,000 galaxies, spanning a staggering 520 million light-years. On even larger scales, the universe forms an intricate web of cosmic filaments, with galaxies arranged along these threads, constructing the vast observable universe. According to data from the European Space Agency's Planck telescope in March 2013, the universe is 13.82 billion years old. Due to cosmic expansion, the observable universe, centered on Earth, has a radius of 46.5 billion light-years, the farthest distance humans can observe. Beyond that, no one knows. At such a scale, humans are like grains of sand in an endless cosmic ocean. Even the entirety of human civilization pales in significance. In the face of such immense vastness, how meaningful are fame, fortune, and worldly ambitions? Perhaps what truly matters is cherishing the stars above and the life we have here on Earth. If you're fascinated by the mysteries of the universe, don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video.